Hey there, this is Shannon Post, and we are back on the porch having coffee with my dog Olaf. And I wanted to talk to you today about something I just said in my therapy session. So stick around and you'll get to hear all the dirty details. One of the concepts that I talk a lot about inside my teaching is discomfort. And one of the reasons we don't achieve the dreams that we want to achieve, we don't make those job changes that we want to make is because of discomfort. And change is full of discomfort. It's why you hear some people say that they hate change. A lot of times what they're really saying is they hate discomfort. Because even if you're making a tiny change, like you rearrange your pantry at home, there will be a few days, a period of time where you can't remember where you put things, where you'll go back to the old place that something was and you won't go to the new place. And it's uncomfortable it's frustrating for a little bit because things aren't really where they're supposed to be or where they were. Your brain is having to make adjustments. And scientifically, your brain is actually making adjustments. It is forging new neural pathways. It's laying down protein. If you've been with me for a long time, you know that myelin sheath is being maybe added to it. So proteins, connections are being made, the roads are being paved. And just like in road construction, there is a period of time where it's annoying because you've got the flagger, you've got to wait, there's traffic delays. And the same thing happens in your brain when you make changes, even small changes. And in that period of time, it's uncomfortable. And the larger the change is, the more discomfort there is. So if you've ever had a breakup with somebody, like a significant other, it's really uncomfortable. It is deeply unsettling, especially if you've had to move out or change your habits. All of that's very uncomfortable. And it takes a long time for life to sort of right itself again. The same is going to be true with your career. Even if you're changing into something good, into something that you want, into something that you've been wanting for a long time, that change process is going to be uncomfortable for a while, even after the change is made. One of the most surprising things for people is that, we do the work together, they figure out what they want, they're excited, they find a new opportunity, they start that opportunity, they either start that new job or they open that new business. And it's not the rainbow and unicorn celebration they thought it would be. It might be initially, but then it becomes uncomfortable. And sometimes people take that discomfort as a sign that they've done something wrong. And it's not. It's just a sign of change. And the thing that I said in therapy, I was talking about some changes in my own life because I definitely walk the talk. I practice what I preach and really dive deeply into the ever evolving work of figuring out and discovering who you are and discovering what you were born to do. I know it's a cliche kind of, but it is lifelong work. It's not something you figure out and then have a diploma on the wall. This is something that you do over time. So I'm also engaged in that work even still. And I was describing some fundamental shifts in my ideas about something and some practical changes that I was making and how different it was from all of the generations of women who've come before me in my family, and how that it was not lost on me that the change is difficult. And I was trying to describe that internal struggle that is a feeling that's unique to change. And what I said, I was like, I'm feeling that very necessary discomfort of change in this process. And that's the phrase I want you to take with you. There is necessary discomfort in change. You can make it more uncomfortable and less uncomfortable. Some of that is thought work. Slowing the pace of change down can make it less uncomfortable. Sometimes speeding the pace of change up makes the discomfort more intense but shorter. A lot of that just depends on your personality and what you want. But in a career change, especially if you are shifting your whole life, there is a period of time where you're going to experience the necessary discomfort of change. And it's important to not take that as a sign that you've done something wrong. It's actually a sign that you're doing something right. So I hope that helps, and I will talk to you soon.